going on, guys? Futbol Galaxy here, and welcome back to a brand new video here in the channel. Copa America is probably already kicked off at the time that this video is being uploaded. I'm gonna be real, guys. This predictions video is totally not late, right, guys? Am I right?
Better late than never.
But nevertheless, guys, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my predictions for this year's edition of Copa America to find out who I think will be champions of the Americas. So that being said, let's get right into it. Now guys, before we kick off the video, if you guys are going to enjoy it, then please do give it a like, guys, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss new football content here on the channel. Alright then guys, so as you can see up on the screen, we're going to be using the Futbol predictor competition, and here we have Group A. We got Argentina, Canada, Chile, and Peru. As far as first place is concerned, I mean, no debate at all whatsoever. You really do not have to think about it too much, guys. Argentina are winning the group without a single doubt. They're going to get first place. Second place though, I'm going to be honest, before making this video, guys, I was contemplating on who to choose between second, third, and fourth, because honestly, guys, as far as form is concerned, these three teams are pretty leveled. But on paper, Canada is technically the better team compared to Chile and Peru. I mean, arguably, half of Canada's roster are playing in Europe compared to Chile and Peru's roster combined. So, yeah, I think, logically, I think Canada will probably end in second place, hopefully, at least for my sake. As far as third and fourth place are concerned, I'm going to put Peru in third, with Chile ending up in fourth. I think they could end up in third. I don't exactly see Chile going to the next round, guys, not going to lie. I don't think they're going to make out of the group. So, yeah, honestly, I think Peru will probably end up in third, with Chile in fourth. In fact, we could even end up seeing Peru in second and Canada in third. But yeah, I think it could be either or, Canada or Peru. But because on paper, Canada does have a better team, I'm going to go with Canada. In fact, I think Shockwave would even agree with me on that.
I find your reply to be logical.
So moving on then, guys, to Group B. We got Ecuador, Jamaica, Mexico, and Venezuela. As far as first place is concerned, I'm going to leave Ecuador right there. I do believe that they will end the group in first place and win the group. I think some people might be sleeping on them, but guys, do not underestimate Ecuador. I mean, they managed to qualify to the World Cup for a reason, guys. Let's be real. So Ecuador, I think, will end the group in first. As far as second place is concerned, this is where the difficulty once again arrives to me, because to me, it's really between Jamaica and Mexico. I'll tell you guys right now, Venezuela is not winning the group, alright guys? In fact, they will not even end up in third. I'm going to leave Venezuela right there in fourth place. Apologies to the Venezuelan fans out there, but yeah, I just really do not see you guys even ending up in third. Venezuela will end the group in last place. In fact, I wouldn't even be a bit surprised if they end up getting 0 points. So hopefully for their sake that does not happen. But yeah, I don't think you guys are going to end up getting any position higher than that. So now, of course, it comes down to second and third place. For me, it is a hit or miss. And I'm tired about Mexico, guys. Yes, I know Mexico is in the top 3 best teams of all CONCACAF, of all North America. But then again, you look at their competition and you pretty much will realize why. Guys, I gotta be realistic here. Mexico is not the same as they used to be. They're not a strong team. They're not a dominant team. I personally would put Mexico in third place and Jamaica in second. I know you guys might be saying I'm crazy at this point of the video, but guys, do not underestimate Jamaica, guys. Do not. Because this team is freaking physical, guys. This team will not go down without a freaking fight. So, guys, do not underestimate Jamaica. I will not be surprised at all if Jamaica ends up making out of the group stage and ends up in second place and Mexico getting grouped. I'm not going to lie. I will not be surprised if that happens. But I'm going to get my Mexican bias take the best of me, and I'm going to put Mexico in second place. I do not see them getting second place, but then again, it could happen. I'm not saying that it's impossible for them to get second. I think they could. I just don't exactly see it happening. But yeah, I'm going to put my Mexican bias into this just for reasons to have people comment down their opinions on this. So I'm very curious to see what you guys think. But yeah, I think this will be my final predictions for Group B. Ecuador are winning the group, with Mexico in second, Jamaica in third, and Venezuela in fourth. Once again, I do want to point this out. I will not be surprised if Jamaica ends out of the group in second. So for me, it's a hit or miss. It's going to be either or. Either Mexico or Jamaica. But one of those two teams will be making out of the group stage. Mark my words. So moving on then, guys, to Group C. We got Bolivia, Panama, Uruguay, and USA. As for first place, it is really no debate whatsoever. I'm going to put Uruguay in first place. No doubt about it. With USA in second place as well. Those two teams are without a single doubt make it out of the group stage, guys. There's no debate there, so there's no need in talking too much into that. As far as third and fourth place is concerned, it's also pretty easy for me. I'm going to put Panama in third, and Bolivia will end the group stage in dead last. I don't see Bolivia getting any position higher than that. Same thing with Jamaica. Do not underestimate Panama. They're also not a team that is so easily to defeat. They're really not, so I don't see Bolivia beating Panama. Bolivia are not going to get a win against any of these three teams in this group, guys. I'm pretty sure of that. So those are my final predictions for Group C. Moving on, guys, finally to Group D. We got Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica, and Paraguay. And not going to lie, guys, I am not going to touch this group at all. I'm going to leave it exactly as it is. Those are my predictions for Group D. Brazil will win the group without a single doubt. Colombia will end up in second. In fact, I would dare to say that we could legit see them winning the group. Who knows? But I think that may be a little bit too much to ask, so I won't exactly predict that. Brazil will win the group with Colombia in second. Those two teams are certain to qualify to the knockout stage, with Costa Rica coming on in third and Paraguay in fourth. I personally think that Costa Rica is a better team than Paraguay, to be honest, guys. I think Costa Rica could beat Paraguay in the group stage. I mean, they're not going to be Colombia, and I highly doubt they're going to be Brazil. So Costa Rica will end up in third, most likely, with Paraguay in fourth. And there you have it, guys. Those are my final predictions for the group stage. So let's move on then to the knockout stage. So here we are, guys. We're at the quarterfinals. We got Argentina versus Mexico, Ecuador versus Canada, Uruguay versus Colombia, and Brazil versus USA. Good amount of matches here for the quarterfinals. Starting off with Argentina versus Mexico. No need to think about it too much, guys. Just no need for debate here. Argentina is winning this game relatively easily. Mexico, there is no way in heck they're going to be Argentina. If they manage to get out of the group stage and face Argentina in the quarterfinals, there's no way in heck they're going to beat them, guys. Let's be real. So Argentina is going to win that match relatively easily. Next, we got Ecuador versus Canada. That's going to be a very interesting game here, guys. Oh, not going to lie, I'm a bit stuck here. I'm not exactly too certain who to pick here, so we'll move on. I'll get back to that later. Then we got Uruguay versus Colombia. This is going to be a very interesting game here, guys. Not going to lie. This game is going to be very spicy in it.
Tell you what, this has got all the hallmarks of an absolute classic.
Let me add a little bit of spice.
But at the end of the day, I think I'm going to give it to Uruguay, guys. I mean, not going to lie. I know Colombia's been on fire lately. They've been having a dominant form. I'm not pushing that out of the table. We could legit see an upset here. I think Colombia could legit beat Uruguay. It is possible. But at the end of the day, I personally think that Colombia is just not strong enough to beat Uruguay. So, yeah, I'm going to be safe here. Call me boring. Yes, this is probably a boring prediction. But yeah, I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm going to put Uruguay. I think that we'll go through to the next round. And next we got Brazil versus USA. No need to talk about this either. No need for debate. I'm going to put Brazil. There is no way in heck the USMNT is going to be Brazil. I mean, I would love for that to happen. Do not get me wrong, guys. I mean, I have the jersey right here on, so there you go. But I don't see it happening. I think Brazil will defeat the US. So sorry, USMNT fans, but the US will end their journey there in the quarterfinals of Copa America. And of course, lastly, Ecuador versus Canada. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to put Ecuador. I think Ecuador will be able to pull it off. I know Canada, on paper, they do have a very good team, but I think Ecuador will be able to pull it off, guys. I mean, to be fair, this game could go to extra time, maybe even possibly with penalties, but yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it to Ecuador. Why not? So Ecuador, Argentina, Uruguay, and Brazil will be going to the next round. Every single team here on the left-hand side. So adios to every CONCACAF nation that was left on the tournament. Let's move on then, guys, to the semifinals. We got Argentina versus Ecuador and Uruguay versus Brazil. This is going to be very interesting between Argentina versus Ecuador, but at the end of the day, I'm going to give it to Argentina. I think there's no need to think about it too much there. I don't see Ecuador pulling off a miracle or an upset or a shock, whatever you want to call it. I don't think they're going to pull it off, guys. Argentina will be going through and eliminate Ecuador. And of course, finally, Uruguay versus Brazil. It cannot get any more spicier than that, guys. Then again, it can, because whoever's the winner of this will face Argentina in the final. But at the end of the day, who's going to go through between Uruguay versus Brazil? This is going to be a very good one, and I honestly am not too certain who would win here. You got two teams with a good amount of talent in both of their rosters. Brazil, of course, you got Endrick, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo. Uruguay, we got Darwin Núñez, Suarez was also joining in, Federico Valverde, Ronald Araujo. So yeah, this is a very good combination of two teams with high talent, but at the end of the day, who is going to win it? Yeah, I think I'm going to go safe here, guys. I'm going to give it to Brazil. Once again, call me boring. This might as well be a boring prediction, I know. But I'm not pushing out the fact from the table that Uruguay could defeat Brazil and go to the final. I can totally see that happen. Again, for me, this is really either or. I'm not too certain who will win here. It's really hard to say, but yeah, I'm going to go safe here. Oh yeah, I think Brazil will pull it off and they're going to go through. Which means, of course, guys, that the final will be between Argentina and Brazil, the final of the Giants. Honestly, a final is way too common lately in Copa America, let's be real here. But at the end of the day here, who is going to win it? Will it be Argentina? Will they be able to pull up the quadruple? Or would it be Brazil and not only win their 10th Copa America title, but get their revenge against Argentina and take the title back? And here it is, guys. Drum roll, please. My prediction for the champion of Copa America 2024, it's gonna go to Brazil. Yes, sir, guys. I am predicting a semi-upset because I know that Argentina are the favorites to win Copa America this year. I mean, after all, World Cup champions, Finalísima champions, and Copa America champions from the previous edition. So there you go. But I do think that Brazil has the chance, guys, of pulling it off and defeating Argentina in the final. I think we could legit see Brazil win the tournament this year. But guys, that is my predictions. Let me know your predictions. Who do you think will be champion of Copa America 2024? If you guys did happen to enjoy today's video, then please do give it a like. And don't forget, guys, to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you won't miss more football content here on the channel. Until then, thank you so much, guys, for watching and for subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a great Galaxy night.